Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Hex. Hi there. Look, check this out, guys. I think you're gonna be impressed with this, right? That was the wrong one. Try again. There you go. Camera fit. Well, camera not fixed. This is the old camera. Look, the old camera. I'm showing you as if you can see the old camera. This is the dead one, and I bought what turned out to be the exact same camera with a different logo on the front. It's literally, it says Logi instead of Logitech, but it's literally the same camera. So that's fixed now. I guess that's fixed now, which is not what I had planned, you know, but it's fine. I'm just gonna. I forgot to post the Twitch link. I usually post the Twitch link. Hex DSL. Hex DSL. Yeah, there you go. That'll do. That'll do. We'll post that. It's fine. There we go. Let's post that in some over here. Post that there. We'll post that in IRC2. Post that in IRC2. There you go. Now everyone's got the link. Now everyone's got the link. It's all going to be fine. There we go. I'll also move myself into voice chat as well. So, hey, everybody. Everything is made in China. They used to put stickers on it. But I mean, like, it's fine. I mean, it's. I feel like I should. I joked about giving this one a burial at sea. So I was thinking about, like, getting a paddling pool with, like, a small floaty and, like doing, like, a funeral pyre for it. I thought that could make a good video. I'm not sure what... I mean, we need to, like... I need to, you know, to give this one the send-off it deserves. I mean, because the new one is, obviously beautiful. It works exactly as well as the old one did before it broke. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is a cup of tea's been on the desk for a while. I should start drinking this now. It's a chill stream. I thought there was going to be a bunch of people in chat with me today, but they all went to eat. So, there's just me again, which is fine. And I've got a mail already, which is nice. Hey, Hex, look at that. Hendrik Weisemer is on Twitch. No, he's on YouTube. There you go. Hello. How you doing? I drink this tea fast today. We're going to get rid of this tea. It's been on the desk. So yeah, the webcam joy. Webcam joy. And I map them to opposite buttons because I'm very clever. But yeah, I like that, yeah. Because it turned out to be the exact same webcam. I didn't have to do any configuring. It just worked. I plugged it in, which is pretty fucking great, to be honest. But yeah, it's, yeah. Also, this is going to live here on the desk until we can find something better to do. Find something better to do. Interesting way of saying your name. Yeah, I butcher all the things. Don't worry about it. It's fine. That's what happens here. Hey, okay, let's have a look then. What we got here? Okay, so as you might remember from yesterday, we was doing some RENPY. We were learning RENPY together, the two of us, you and I. It's just the two of us, you and I. So to do that, what we thought it was good. One of the things was good. People seem to like the keyboard camera. Had some comments about that, so we'll leave the keyboard camera on unless it annoys people. People seem to like that, so we'll leave that on for a little bit. So yeah, how is everyone today? How is everyone? Like public voice chat, maybe you'd find more people to... If you were in public... Nusui, I can't be in public voice chat to chat with people in voice chat because people with terrible mics will join, and people with terrible mics are terrible people. So that's why we don't go in public voice chat. That's why we keep secret voice chat. You've got access to secret voice chat, haven't you, Nusui? You've got access to the secret voice... Wait, hold on. Has Nusui got the access? I feel like I should check that now. I'm fairly sure Nusui's in there. Why would Nusui not be in there? Server settings? Yeah. Oh my god, I'm not terrible. No, Matt, you're not terrible. You're lovely, Matt. Matt's lovely. Roles? Members. Where's member? There's members. Nusui. Yeah, man, you should have access to that. Yeah, you should have access. Yeah. That's a mistake, Nusui. That should not have taken that off you. There's no reason you shouldn't have that. Yeah. It should be automatic patrons. Patreons. Yeah, there you go. So, how is everyone? We're having a little chat. We're catching up. We got Matt in chat. We got Foulmere in chat. We got Nusui in chat. We got Linux Paul in chat. we've got a Hendrik Weisemer. I think I'm only seeing the first bit of your name. I think because it's just literally it's Weisemer. Weisemer. Just all I'm getting. So I assume it's cropping that or something. Weird mouse and weird keyboard. You're such a Linux hipster. Yeah. This is the end of Matt's pizza hasn't arrived yet. Okay, good stuff, Matt. Okay, what else is happening? There's a lot of text here. Nothing you said. You got YouTubed. Yeah, I got found. For anyone who's not following, I'm doing the experiment where I'm putting this video is simultaneously being streamed on Twitch and YouTube. Now that's technically against Twitch's terms and conditions, but also the service exists, so you know it can't be that against the terms and conditions because the service wouldn't exist otherwise. So yeah, I don't know what to make of that. So we're trying it. We just see what happens. We're seeing if people even care about YouTube, because YouTube streaming is meh, it's okay, but I figure because I have already a following on YouTube, and a lot of people didn't seem to know that I stream at all, it might be a good way of, you know, making people know that I do this. Even if we only do it for a little bit, it'll get the word out there. That's all that. I feel like I just want to use that camera some more. I keep using that camera just because I'm so excited that it's not burnt toast as fuck. A beautiful camera. Beautiful camera. So, Keegan of Germanic blood. Good afternoon. 1:20 p.m. there. You must be in outer Latvia then for that to be. I don't know. I don't know time zones. I'm not even sure they're real, to be honest. I think it might be a lie. So yeah. So for those of you, there seem to be some new faces in here. So let's run RENPY and let me show you what we've got so far. Okay. Outer Latvia. Nice. Come on, RENPY. I launched you fuck. There you go. So I launched the fuck, and here it is. Launch project. Okay, so launchy. Okay, so far, and this is, bear in mind, when this started, I knew nothing at all about RENPY. So this is completely what we learned together on stream yesterday. Okay, we'll get back to chat in a minute. So we got this so far. So far we've got A Tale of Evil Bill versus the Emacs father. This is totally a demo game. This is me learning this software, right? This is not the game I'm making. I am going to be making, I say a game, visual novels are barely games. I'm doing a visual novel when I feel like I've learned enough RENPY. And yes, I will stream a lot of that. It will have better artwork, and it will be available on GitLab so people can see the code. So hey, Jessica. And Matt, when's it coming to Steam? Well, Matt, never. There you go. The answer. East Tennessee, the United States. The United States of what? Of the United States of Latvia, by any chance? Latveria. It's definitely the United States of Latveria. Okay. What else is happening here? What's this? Who said? I never have one of those Doom Trooper TCG cards. I just got invited to Alpha. Finally, when I get downloaded, it says Linux returning soon. Aww. Well, does it not run in the Proton? Because you can force Proton installs of Windows games, you know. So, anyway, let's go through our game so far. Again, everything you see here, the whole lot was done yesterday on the streams. If you didn't see yesterday's stream, it's worth checking out. You can find it on YouTube and in this Twitch VOD. Just write the GUI yourself. I will do, Cuba. I will do. I will be doing more of this, but again, learning. When I started this yesterday, I had never touched RENPY before. So this is a learning exercise. So we will get to doing moving the interface around, doing stuff later. Start. Nice day on Planet Free Software. all is quiet. That should be all is quiet. But then the RMS suddenly appears. There he is. You know what? I love Windows so much. Spy on me, please. And that's when the Hex appears. It's me. Look, it's me. There's a penguin. Whoa, what up there, princess? Wait up there, princess. What? This isn't you. Who got to you? RMS begins to twitch and shake like he's under some kind of control. Wait, no, I'm fine. I just bloody love Microsoft. Hex notices there is a strange noise coming from behind RMS. Why would anything be wrong with me? And then we can choose to take his laptop or not take his laptop. So, for reference, if we do take his laptop, right, you reach for the laptop, but RMS snatches it away quickly. He now knows you want his shit. You decide it's not a good idea to mess with Crazy. So, there you go. And then he goes evil. Now, likewise, if you go through the whole thing again, and when you get to the choice point, you don't take the laptop, it skips straight to that text that you decide it's not a good idea to mess with Crazy. Which, you know, seems perfectly reasonable to me. Is Stormer's middle name Matthew? No, Stormer's middle name is Matthew. That's a real thing. I swear, that's an actual thing. I didn't do an entire stream yesterday just to mess with Matt. That would be somewhat insane. You made better grass in GIMP. Really? I don't believe that, DJaz. My background art was beautiful. My background art is just the best art you've ever seen. And for anyone that missed that background art, look. Oh, hold on, let's have a look. For anyone that missed that background art, this is it. This is the beautiful, beautiful background art that I made myself in GIMP, which is very good. Yeah, Grassy is 100 out of 1. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Hello.
Ah, hello, Nasui's here. Hello, Nasui. That scared the shit out of me, man. I was like, who's talking? Ah.
I'm sorry. I just felt bad because we were alone.
It's okay. I don't mind being alone. I've been alone forever. Just walking this earth, wondering. My daughter's here as well.
I'm gonna be here till somebody comes. So,
say hello, daughter. Yeah, she's here. So
Hi.
if you see any strangeness happening in the background, it's just daughter. She lives here, so you know, she'll be around. I just thought, she's usually not here. She's here today. Just thought I'd share that with you. Okay, so Cube says I can't convince my friends to switch to GNU Linux. Any recommendations? Yeah, don't try and make them quit Switch. Don't try and make them switch. If you try and make them switch, you'll be the annoying Linux guy, and then they think Linux is for annoying people. So just don't make them switch. Just show them you being a happy Linux user, and they will eventually go, oh, that looks like fun. We'll do that. Don't try and get anyone to do it. I'm all alone. Hex. Absolutely. Plot twist. Daughter is ghost. Hold on, let me check. No, she's not a ghost. She's not a ghost. Don't play Sims, do they? Or do they? There's ghosts in the Sims. Let's have a little look. So in this folder here, in this folder here, let's zoom in a little bit so you can see. Okay. So in this folder here, we have all of our game as it stands. Cyrus is here. Cyrus is here, and it's serious. I went from no one to 2 people. Yeah. Yeet.
Then the stream you'll get like 10 notes.
Okay, so hello, Cyrus. Cyrus, did you get the gift I sent you?
No. Oh, is this on?
I sent you a gift on Steam, Cyrus.
Oh, is it going to be some dodgy game?
No.
Torrent.
Really? Are you so?
I dribbled T then because I was trying not to grin when you said it's going to be a dodgy game. No, it's not. Your laptop's not acting weird. It's this stream. I'm going to finish the last mouthful of tea and then I'm going to get to work. So did you watch yesterday? You watched yesterday's stream, didn't you, Nisui? You was there for yesterday's stream.
I was there for like the one part of it, maybe like half of it. So yeah, I did see we're trying to call this.
So they're trying
already
badly.
Looks better than Torrent. Already looks better than Torrent. I would say.
Is this that game that Matt and Drew were playing?
No, I was playing it as well. It was so bad that I exited after about 2 minutes, and they kept playing to try and push past it. And I thought it might be fun if I send you a terrible multiplayer card game and then make you play with me on stream. So I was like, that could be fun.
So if I click on this decline gift,
no, don't decline it. It'll be fun.
all right.
There you go.
Okay.
He knows. He knows. What's in screens.rpy? What screens? Is this a universal screen layout? Do we know what this is? Okay. And we can have more than... I'm still... Okay, so things I still don't understand. Decline it's rubbish. No, Matt. It's great and you know it. Matt. Pfft. You know it's good. The friend that doesn't want to switch has a bunch of adware installed. Also some malware and some keys on his laptop don't work. Well, I mean, that's the thing. You might be happy with Windows. I mean, that's the thing. Some people just like... They're happy, you know? Hey Nasu, stop pretending you remember people's names. You don't remember people's names. You're one of the big guys. You don't remember. You're a big shot Linux YouTuber. You don't remember names.
No. I forget constantly names. Like faces and names. It's like I'm very forgetful with those.
Okay. Okay, style. So this is style. So I don't even know what the thing. The problem is with RENPY, right? And this is a genuine problem I'm realizing now. Is right. It explains things in really fucking weird way. Like it doesn't tell me what the screens file's for. It just shows me that there is a screens file. I mean, look, it does this. Look, the screens file. Look, it shows me that. And it's like, there you go. It's the screens file. Like, yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, I don't know what that does. I assume it's the layout of the individual screens. So. Okay, so name, what? I don't get any of this. None of this makes any fucking sense to me. Ah, Paul wants to know what horrendous shit Cyrus is going to say today. Cyrus, you got any horrendous shit for Paul?
Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm trying to work out how to turn this game down.
Ah, that's fair. It means shit lumps. Cyrus says shit lumps. I don't know. Don't listen. Turn your headphones up. It's not for children. They're saying, fuck you, figure it out yourself, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I respect that, and that's literally what I'm doing here. But, like, just at the top of the file, being like, yo, dog, this is for this, you know, would be great. Yeah, this screen is using RENPY input. The prompt parameter is used to pass text to the prompt.
It's already offended me just by the fact that its options are so well hidden.
Oh, my God, it's such a turkey. It's great. I played for, like, 2 minutes, and he just got angry and then left. Matt and Drew managed to last like a whole round, I think, and there wasn't any the wiser, I don't think. So it'll be fun to play.
So why did you get me this?
I thought it's a terrible game, so it'd be fun to play on stream.
Matt just messaged me on Steam just with lol. What a twat.
For anyone's wondering, the game I'm talking about is bottom of the ninth baseball. This is the game we're talking about that I sent to him because it's literally because it's bad, and I thought that would be fun. No, that's what. Yeah, it's revenge for Hot Lead. Yeah, you owe me after Hot Lead. I think I might have played more Hot Lead than any other human.
No, I said to you it was terrible, and you said to send you it. I never forced it upon you.
I mean, that's not how I remember. I remember you saying, "Play this, it's amazing. It's the best game you'll ever play. I love you, Hex." No. That's what I remember.
No.
I mean, like, it's one of the games that it might be alright.
With Torrent.
Like, it might be alright once you get past the initial shock of it.
It doesn't look that bad. The bottom of the ninth. Looks boring.
It looks fucking boring. Wow. Oh my God. I've just realised I'm scrolling this file and I'm like, I'm 20% through. Fuck me.
Hey, I wonder even though I didn't buy it if I can refund it.
Oh my God. No, you can't. It doesn't work. Okay. Yeah. So, and Jessica's saying this is probably a global file. I think you're right, but I think it's entirely like it's global. But they give it to you individual games so you can tweak things. I think that's probably what's happening here, which is why it's not really talked about in any of the tutorials. It's really fucking long. Oh, look at the bottom of the file. So it's yeah, it's 1,515 lines long, which is somewhat fucking ludicrous. There's a lot of file there, guys. There's a lot of file there. There's a lot of file there. Okay, so let's assume we don't need to mess with that. What else we got here? We've got we've got script, options, GUI, screens, and all script files. Okay, so with more than one script file, so there is a way to break out into more than one script file then, because that's still one of the things that confuses me. You want me to, Max? What? Someone on the stream wants me to tell you that I'm a knobhead. I'm a knob end, sorry. High five. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Done. So yeah, we're gonna look at. So we've looked. So let's start by having a little look at the GUI. Let's see if we can pick up any stuff. So we don't need. So we know what screens is nonsense. So let's look at the GUI. GUI.
What are you even trying to do? Because I don't understand at all.
Well, I'm just having a look round. I'm just starting the stream off having a look round the stuff we didn't look at yesterday. And then I'm going to go back to editing my script stuff and looking at that. So this one seems to be a more reasonable length at least. Okay, the initial offset statement. Okay, so colors and GUI colors and variables. Okay, so this is where we're setting like that pink tone we've gone with. We're setting that here. Is FFFF pink? Is that pink? Wow, that was the wrong button. Yeah, FFFFF is. So FFFFF is pink. I've just pasted an address there. Yeah, it's pink. Okay.
I've got an amazing idea to make super tux card in RENPY.
What a super Tuxcart visual novel.
Yeah,
That's the way to go. That's the way to go.
I've got an idea, and
That's a
I'm
great
going to
idea.
open it up to chat, and I think chat should decide. Yeah,
Okay.
are you up for this, Hex?
I don't know.
If I'm
I
gonna
need to
play
hear it
this
first.
game with you,
Yeah.
then I think you should play Super Tux Kart with me on stream.
Okay. But I'm doing no legwork to make it work. So you're gonna have to figure out how the multiplayer works because I'm not doing anything, buddy.
Okie dokie.
Yep. I'm also not gonna be nice about it.
That's all right. I think that makes for a better stream.
Okay, so these are literally just defined things about these are literally global GUI stuff. So anything, so if I edit, so I assume that means that like if I edit some text in here, it's going to affect all screens we have. Now, the screen script? So all screens are contained within the script because they're just background. So there's essentially one screen we're working through. So I still don't get how we fork decisions in this game. Because look, one of the things we've got here, like, is we've gone down to here. I got a new mail. I've got a new mail. I've got a new mail. My Steam gift has been accepted. Thanks. So one of the things that's happening here, let's get down to the bottom of this file so we can. There we go. So what I've done here, right, is I've gone. Okay. He knows you want his shit, right? And then when you write pass, it just passes it to the next point. So one of the things I noticed when I was playing that was if I go pass, it just drops it down, right? So label laptop 1, right? So laptop 1. So if here I go jump laptop 1. Oh fuck! Yeah, I've got to remember not to use tabs. So if I go here, jump laptop 1. Well, what that should do then is that should jump to laptop 1 here. So that should stop the take. That should stop the take laptop thing, giving me the extra piece of dialogue afterwards, which I think is what I want. So let's just run the game again and see what happens with that. What? Add Linus Torvalds mail. Okay, there seems to be... okay, so when we take that, right, blah, 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 he knows you want his shit. Test, it jumps to test. So it jumps to test if he's angry, right? So we decided to set the laptop and then it ended up at test with an angry face. So if we do the same thing again, and this time we go through and we jump to that, we should get test without the angry face. Yeah, we got test with the good face there. It was flashed up on the last screen. Okay. So then we wanna show RMS happy, I think is what we called it. Which we've defined up here. So our normal RMS is the weird girl RMS that we found. And then RMS happy is the one where he hugs his laptop. So, add Linus Torvalds. Yeah, okay. Linux Torvalds. Nice. So, what are you two been up to today, guys? I've been thinking about RENPY stuff all day.
Well, I've had a terrible day.
Have you?
Yeah. My kids made me watch Avengers Endgame, and then I came on here and I got given a shit game.
Wait. Why is that thing bad to watch?
Oh, it's a terrible card game. Oh, what?
Have you seen it?
I mean, you're talking about the movie, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I also did not like it.
Well, that's like your opinion.
And that's what he's telling us.
Yeah, it's my day.
That's what he's telling us. Yeah.
They must have been amazing since you watched that.
No.
No. The movie, like, it's like, here's a good spot to end the movie. Oh, no, there's 40 minutes left. Here's another good spot to end the movie. Nope, there's 20 minutes left. Here's another, no, 10 minutes still. It's a lot of that.
It speaks volumes for me that both my kids left before the end of the movie.
Oh. Wounded.
They were both like, we've had enough. And then I was like, shall I? No, I'll turn it off.
Okay, so one of the things I still don't understand, right, and I've tried to understand this, right, is that when I make a decision, right, I then have to, like, essentially, and I said this last night, but I've thought it through, and I'm definitely right. So I've given it here the choice to take the laptop or not to take the laptop, right? And then if I take the laptop, I can set a flag that means I know we've tried to take the laptop. But if I decide to go off on a whole nother direction with the game here, right, this is going to be a whole separate set of code. There's no elegant way of going, like, call this subroutine and go back to there. There's not, I can't containerize this, which, like, or break it out into another script file. So what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm going to look at the tutorial, at the question, which is the tutorial game, and I look at the code they've got for it, because I think with the tutorial game, I may actually, like, I may legit actually, like, understand this better. So I'm going to have a look there. Yeah, Casablanca, Cuba, was the best movie ever made. Every movie's been downhill since Casablanca. It's a fact. So I'm going to do the question.
Out your bottom.
I'm not. So let's launch the question. Just go through the question real quick. We're not going to read the dialogue and stuff. We'll just go through the question. So here's the question, which is RENPY's 7th edition game. Right, so we'll start this game. It's got music, which is super annoying. So we'll turn down that music a lot. It's got music, okay, so we can go through here, scene by scene. So there's a scene. Ask her right away or ask her later. So ask her right away. Okay, how's class? Blah, blah, blah. We're going to go through here. She's appearing again. Okay. It's a video game through interactive book. Okay, we're going to go to the video game, right? Then we go through here. So we've made 2 decisions there, right? Okay, and then we carry on there. See, I like this animation. It's like she's got facial movements going on. And I assume that's multiple, like, there's like one, like happy 1, 2, and 3, and it just cycles between them as you click. Because these, see, that happens one there. So I've clicked there, and then when I click again, the animation changes. So it's almost one frame with one piece of dialogue. So I'm going to assume when I go in there, there's like Sylvie, happy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I assume, there you go. So there's another one. Okay, so we get married shortly after that. We live our lives happy. Good ending. Okay, so that's nice and straightforward, but it does have all the things, all the questions I've got asked, right? So let's go through here, right? You forgot it was called the question. Okay, so actions. Okay, navigate script, check script. What's navigate? I don't understand what anything. Let's look at the script first, like we was going to. Then we'll have a look at what navigate script is first. Okay. Wow, that's great. That is, isn't it? Wow, yep, good stuff. Good stuff, RENPY. Open directory base game. Nope, has that just crashed? That's just fucking crashed. Great work, RENPY. Good fucking work. Okay, let's kill that. Okay, RENPY. Sorry, guys, you can ignore me. You haven't got to be quiet for me. I'm just, like, working through thoughts.
Hendrik said, it's that easy to get a wife. Yes, it is. It's getting rid of them that's the trick.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so what it's done here is it's opened up a. I've told to open up the game. It's opened up user share REM. So here's where the game's kept, right? So let's just copy that. Okay, let's copy that. Let's just CD paste this. I always forget it's Alt in here as well, isn't it? So let's have a look
Cuba
here.
Jan says, what distro do you use? Windows.
I use this distro. I'm on Arch Linux.
Oh, you're installed. Oh, right. We were talking about something like that.
Well, yeah, well, if anyone's got any system questions, I'll just send you a picture of this. There you go.
I'm also sure that you're still using Antergos, but
No.
I thought it was Hannah Montana.
Okay.
I did try Hannah
I'll still
Montana
use
Linux. It's fine. You still on Antergos? Was that necessary?
Yep. I mean, if I will have a, if I need to reinstall, then okay. But I mean, it's still working, so why wouldn't?
Well, I just was worried that was gonna send me some kind of weird distro I didn't want, so I was just like, I'll just reinstall. It was fine.
Yeah.
What's that new one that's taken over?
Endeavour.
That's the one.
Okay,
Oh,
so
by the way, did you guys read this thing from Boiling Steam? The post about what's the game? The game with cars.
Rocket
Freaking damn it,
Legs?
Rocket League.
Rocket
Yeah,
Legs.
like apparently it works better in D9 VK than through OpenGL, which is kind of crazy.
That seems to be happening more and more, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's not the first time I've heard that story.
Yeah, I might try that now. And you have to turn on D9VK, don't you?
I don't know. I thought it was already included now. I thought the latest update got it all up and running and.
Yeah, but you have to literally activate it on a per game basis. So like if you you have to actually tell it to turn it on in the options. You have to do launch flag. Yeah, like a launch flag. Do these show up? I mean, they show up on my screen.
Yeah.
They show up on Twitch as well.
Seems so.
Yeah, they show up. Yeah, they do show up.
Actually, Hendrik. Wait a minute. Hendrik was saying, "I'll take yours if you don't want." I assume he's on about my wife. You're a bit late.
Yeah, he's already got rid of her.
Yeah. Sorry, bub.
And the police can't prove anything.
No.
It's not. I mean, it's not that amazing. I mean, it's just like it's you know. Actually, what happens if I put one in? Let me put one in. I want to put one in. Let me put in a happy smile. Cat with a smiley face. Let's put that in there. Does mine show up? Weird. Okay, so mine shows up as black and white in black and white in there, but colour in there. Okay. It's not Unicode. Man, my Unicode shows up. I don't know what it's about. Anyway. Guys. Now we're going to get down here. So, in this one, they've defined the character Sylvie with a colour code. And we know what that... We already understand how that works, right? We define the colour code, and that defines the text, the colour of the text in the game, right? So, the colour of the header, not the text itself, right? And then we've got default book... Okay. This is a variable that is true if you've compared a VN to a book, and false otherwise. Okay, so this is the point. I've got some fluff on my mic. That's really weird. You released her back into the wild. No,
I think
Hendrik.
it was the other way round. Really.
No, Hendrik. She's dead. Yeah.
Yeah, very under the patio.
Yeah, no, she's not really dead. It's fine. I assume she's
That's
not dead.
That's a clever way of saying that she's dead.
Yeah.
She's released to the
Released
wild.
her into the wild. Okay, so what I've done in mine is I've used a $sign to and then I've used the name, then I've defined it like that. So the default, so what they've actually done here, they've put the default value equals false. Okay, so that's what they've done with that. They've used it, so they've gone default. So here's the default value rather than what I'm doing, which is just for the hard setting it at the start, which probably makes a little bit more sense, right? Play music, littlerock.opus. Okay, I assume that file is in the music. Oh, opus. I assume. Yeah. Yeah, that plays fine. So that's an opus file. So I assume. Oh fuck, what am I doing? I assume that the opus 4 format's like. I assume it'll play Organ MP3 as well. Siri, what's the opus file format?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Okay, and then what they've not done at the top here is define scenes. Where in our one we've defined scenes. So let's have a look into images, right? And there should be an image called BG. Yep, BG Lecture Hall. Oh, I keep changing. I keep forgetting what I'm doing here. BG Lecture Hall, which is this one here. So that's what they've done there. They've just literally called it that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a background folder, and I'm not going to call them BG. I'm just going to define them separately. So that seems fine. Okay, so here you go. We've also got unique. Hold on, and here we go. Giggle, normal. Okay. So we've got Sylvie giggle, Sylvie normal, Sylvie smile, Sylvie surprised. And then we've also got Sylvie green, Sylvie normal, Sylvie smile. So that's exactly what I thought. There's multiple images for all these things. Let's see how they've done that.
Yeah,
in the
they've
script,
just
though.
done like they've drawn one image and then just changed the facial.
Oh
features,
yeah,
which is a
but
good way of
I
doing
didn't.
it.
I didn't know if it was like an animated GIF and that's picking a frame, which would have been a reasonable way of doing it, or if there was just, I didn't know if there was some trick more than it just being a series of images. So you okay? So open scene background hall with fade. Now what they've done there, it's interesting to me, is they put fade on a new line, so you don't have to put that on one line, which is, I think, probably a better way of doing it. Sylvie's dead. Yeah, Sylvie dead. Oh, we should just add that. Oh, wouldn't it be great? We should do a GitHub pull. We should just add Sylvie dead and just not say anything to anyone, see if it goes through. That'd be good.
I wonder if this can support SVG.
I don't know. If you send me an SVG file, I'll test it for you. It's only when I hear the sound of shuffling feet, blah, blah. Okay, so that's narrator dialogue right there, okay? Okay? So seeing BG Uni and all that's doing is that's finding a file that's literally called BG Uni. And what we're doing is slightly smarter, is we're defining it so we can change the name of the files later if we want to, which seems fine. Or we can just swap them out for something else without any problems. I think the way we're doing that's actually better. Just add X rise. Yeah, like, okay.
That's what I did to my ex-wife.
What, you added X rise?
Yeah.
You sewed her face happy forever. Sewing of the face. Sorry. So, okay.
No, the X's normally mean like anime's dead, don't they?
Yeah. The tongue sticking out.
Yeah.
I've known Sylvie. Okay, so there's more narrator stuff. Okay, so we shortlisted is showing Sylvie there because it's not defining left or right. Sylvie's coming into the center. So one of the things we should probably check here is one of the things I was asking yesterday is okay, so this is just a PNG here, right? This is just a PNG here, and the proportions don't matter, because I was wondering if it had to be 1080p and then you position your character on the actual image, which was a concern for me. And that was still something that was bothering me yesterday, but you don't have to do that.
Are you purposely zooming in on the breast?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Good.
I am. Yes. Yeah, thank you. Nano gets it. And then more narrator. Then we've got a menu point. Now, this is the point when I'm interested. Okay. So as soon as she catches my eye, I decide to ask her right away. And then colon, because we then want to then we want to make that choice actionable. And that's what the colon seems to do in here, is action a choice. You need FUD. What? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Or food. Okay.
Oh, it jumps to different points.
Okay,
Right,
that's
I
right.
see.
So if I ask her, right, so let's get down, let's go, I chose right away. So what happened for me was, I chose right away, right? Okay? And then here's the right away. Now, all the right away, right, goes down all the way, right? Let's find out where it exits. Okay, and then game, okay? So, let's have a little think about this. So, if we ask her right, so we ask her, so where's later? So later should be in here. Label game. Marry. So where the, okay. So they've put the other one at the bottom. Okay, so later's a literally different. So if we launch that again, so you guys can see what's happening here, you're gonna get. Okay, so if we go through this now, great music. Ask her later. I'm an indecisive person. I could never ask her, basically, like, bad ending. So, yeah. So, by asking her later, it just goes through. So, but what it's done, what's interesting here, is it's put that right at the end of the game, like, right at the end. So, it's done all the stuff for the one tree. Now, what I want to know is if I've got a more complex tree, right? How do I manage, like, I want to be able to know, can I go, okay, so you've met this decision, we're going to load this file. If you make this decision, we're going to load this file, which to me seems like a far smarter way of doing it, because plunging it all into one fucking file here.
I think you can do as many. I think you're thinking of this as too linear. I think you can do as many options as you like, as it were, and then you're using the jump command. So say, for instance, you wanted two scenarios that were very similar, but one that was bad, one that was good, but you could still have two options. Well, you'd write 2 different scenarios completely, and then just jump to whichever one you want.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if we're going to do that, I would rather manage it with individual files, because that seems to me to be the smarter way of doing it. So I can just write so I go, I know what choice you've made now. That's how we open this file. Now I'm going to write this whole file based on that choice, right? That seems to me to be easier. And then if I have to integrate them back, but I know it can read files, so I'm not sure. Okay, so let's keep digging through this, because the problem is I'm planning on writing a larger VN, right? So even though I'm only fucking around with the Stallman thing now, when I write my larger VN, I've got to understand the flow. I've got to understand what I can and can't do. Because if I have to do it all in one file, it's going to get very fucking confusing and very, very long. So I kind of would like to see the code for a very long game. Now, I was on Reddit earlier, and I did save some links that people have put. So people have put some links in there. So how do I get to save stuff on Reddit? Save Reddit. There we go. Okay, this tutorial. Is that the one? What's this one? Okay, that's the image button tutorial.
Did you find this? So I can confirm Rocket League works like so much better with this.
How did you activate the? How did you activate DX9? DVK9?
I mean, it's in the newest Proton, so just put the command in the launch thingy. So just force it.
What is the command?
Okay, I'm gonna post it in the chat, for example. Or like this Proton use D9 VK.
Alright, I'm gonna put that in there and tag myself.
You just need to force it to run it through Wine and through Proton. I mean, and
okay, I'll try that.
Pretty cool.
Hex, you can just go into the Proton commands list and do it that way.
Wait, there's a Proton commands list. What?
Yeah, I'll link you.
What do you want about the Proton commands list? I want this link. I want this link right now. Where's this link?
2 seconds.
I'm waiting.
You're slow.
I would have just Googled it and be like, what up?
By the way, there is a new Humble Monthly.
I know. I know. I've already purchased it and sent my Slay the Spire to someone.
Yeah. I meant that you will post your link to the chat so the other people can click on the. Yeah,
shit. Good call. Good call. There you go. Like that. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, Nisui gets it. Nisui knows. Nisui knows.
Yeah, it's just you that we're sorry about.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So. Okay, so. Yeah. All they're doing is they're forking that off in here. That's a shame. That doesn't really. That's not really all the information I wanted. Okay, so let's exit that. We know what they're doing now. Let's have a look at what this navigate script button is. Okay. Game okay. So the navigate files, labels, defines, transform. So if I hit right away and then hit launch project, does it launch it from right away? Because that would be very useful. Or have I just killed RENPY again? No, RENPY's dead again.
That's that link in your chat for you.
Oh, thanks. RENPY's dead again. I killed RENPY again. I feel like RENPY's not working quite well. I did not know this. Should we, let's, I was waiting for, okay, let's open URL. So, okay. Oh my God. How the fuck did I not know this was here? For fuck's sake. Okay. Proton commands. Yeah. Man, I wish I'd known that ages ago. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the question, I want to go navigate script, scanning the project. We're still working on the same one. We're just trying to figure stuff out, Scratch. We're still just trying to figure stuff out. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not good at searching stuff. So if I go to right away, then go launch project, does that just crash RENPY again? Oh my gosh, my RENPY is so fucking broken. Does anyone know if there's like a flat pack or a snap or something of RENPY? Because in fact, I'll show you the problem I'm having actually. Because I think my RENPY might be somewhat broken because a lot of the features aren't working. And I think that might be because my Python doesn't seem to be set up right. And I don't know anything about Python. Because look, if I go to my game and I go build distribution, right? It'll scan the project, right? It's all fine. I'll go build PC, Windows and Linux, right? Just build, right? This should just like spit out something usable, right? But instead, what it does is it scans the project files, and it keeps scanning them, and then it errors. With
You
this
know when
fucking
you said
errors.
your Python's broken,
Yeah.
is that a metaphor for erectile dysfunction?
No, but it should be, shouldn't it? So if anyone,
I was just
if
checking.
anyone wants to have a look at that and tell me how to fix it, that's what it comes up
What,
with.
your erectile dysfunction?
Probably, yeah. I mean, I assume.
I'll take a look. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but you know.
So if if anyone knows how to fix that, do let me know, right? Because I don't fucking understand Python. I assume I've got something missing, but I don't for the life of me know what. So if anyone's got a list of what has to be installed to make RENPY work, that'd be good. Or if anyone knows if there's just a flat pack or a snap of RENPY, which will have all its own dependencies, I'll take it. My screenshot tool is my screenshot tool. It's my tool that I made for screenshots. Let's have a look. So
You did cover this, didn't you, in a
I
video?
did cover this, but I don't expect everyone to know every video. So let me link you
That's
to my
all right. I'll
screenshot
see if
tool.
I can
So I've
find
got
it
it. So
for
I've got it. I've got it right here, and it's called screenshot. There's a lot of scripts in here. I really need to tidy this up. Okay,
Yeah,
so
but I thought you did a video on it.
I did do a video on it. I'm not looking at the video. I'm just sending him a link to the screenshot tool.
That's what I was.
Oh, you're going to find the video. All right, okay, that's much more useful than
Yeah,
what I
well,
did.
you know, get the hits, dude.
Well, yeah.
Come
I
on,
mean, I
you're a
should be
crap
milking
YouTuber,
this
you know.
audience. Be milking this audience. I'm probably going to close
You're
that.
like the worst YouTuber ever.
I am the worst YouTuber. I mean, it's true. I'm like, it's like I'm not a corporate shell that's only doing it for money, isn't it?
You bring shame on the.
Just scold me for not using it. No, it's
Shame.
the screenshot tool's great. It like just so people know what's happening. When I hit screenshot button on my keyboard, I've got a dedicated button for that. Yeah, who knew? I can draw a box, and when I draw a box, it copies one version of the screenshot to my clipboard, so I can control V that. I can control V that, right? So if I just control V that, there you go. That's what I took a screenshot. But if I just click the middle mouse button, it just shows me. It just puts the URL there, and it uploads it to And the reason I do that is so I can share things in IRC and Twitch chat, and I can share things on Discord. So I just have the both going on. But yeah, that's my screenshot tool, dudes. If anyone was wondering, and apparently there was. So there you go. And then I can push this button here, and it just takes the whole screen. The whole screen. The sound is linked. You hear the snap sound you get. That's linked to the upload. So when it says the snap sound, it means the upload's done. That's a whole different thing I don't need to mess with right now, so let's go there. So, yeah. If anyone knows how to fix my RENPY, information is most welcome. You screenshot like a Mac user. What the fuck does that even mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
Having never used a Mac, it's really hard for me to comment on it.
I agree. Okay, so we should also run RENPY again. Make sure that's actually open. So DDTL. What's TL? Okay, so is that like? No, you can go over there. TL.
See, I'm not sure if that was said like an insult. I think you should be insulting back. Like, I don't know, like you spell like a American.
Like you screenshot like a Mac user. Well, fuck your mom. That sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter just looked at me like, I know, yeah.
Me too. Sorry.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm not fancy as you guys. Like, I still use an application for.
Oh, I can't.
screenshotting.
You know my policy. Anytime I can use a script instead of an application, sold. I don't know. That means Mac have thought about their screenshots and made a good option though. So what happens if I go into game, right, and I try the navigation script for my own game, right? So let's go take one. Does it just crash them? It crashes the moment you click it. So that's fucking not right, is it? That's not right. There's definitely something wrong on my RENPY.
Clearly, you shouldn't be playing with RENPY. We should just play Super Tux Kart instead.
No, I'm good, Tar. Okay, so let's do that again. So navigation script, boom. Okay, edit anyway. Okay, so that is working. Okay, so it's because it's got no. It must be a thing because it's got no screen to give. I'm not launched it from terminal. Okay. Is it still crashed in here? Okay, so it's locked in here. And what happens when I exit that? Edit anyway. Okay, abort. Wow. Wow. I don't even know what this is. Okay, so it's opened a web. It thinks it's opened a web browser. So it wants me to look at it in there. Fuck me. That's just no. Okay, I don't know what that's doing. Super Tux Kart is not the best game. It's shit. Yeah. So unless we can figure out a way of. Okay, script. Is there anything like script to the question? Okay, where to go from here? You can view the script to the question here. The quick start barely scratching the surface. The GUI customization guide. Good to know. We'll have that. The RENPY website. You may want the rest of this manual. Okay. Okay. So, and then the rest of the manual is. So what? So that's the tutorial thing then. So if we go to tutorial and launch that project, what is that then? Okay. Start. Oh, okay. They put the quick start guide literally inside here. Ah, that's cute. That's cute. They've made the entire guide into a visual novel.
Oh, okay,
I like it.
That's very nice.
It's nice because it showed us some more advanced features as well. So if I want to go into styles and properties, okay, basic styles. Okay, so this is okay. This is good. This looks like it's more. Okay, so let's have a look at. Let's load the game for this. That'll load that, and then we'll go with that over there. Okay, so this is the base game. So a WebM.
3, 2.
So we can definitely load WebMs, opuses. Is that the ping pong? Clock tower. So that's there's that horrible background music. Horrible background music. Imagine dating someone. They open a manual. It's like, what do you want to know? What do you want to know? Yeah, I agree. I'd be like, wow, let's skip straight to the back. Find the least used pages and we'll start there, shall we? Okay, look here. Here's what I'm talking about. Look, we've got example 1, examples PR1. So they are breaking it out into separate files here. So if I go into the script file, right, that should be calling other. Ooh, fuck me. Oh, great. That's broken.
So Jessica Ferrum, I don't know, said Super Tux Kart is not a good game, but it's a good game, but not the best. I give that to Doom 1 and 2 and GTA 3 series. So in other words, Super Tux Kart, you heard it here first, is the 4th best game in the world.
That actually makes sense. Okay, so a list of the section and tutorials. Okay, this is the menu. Blah blah blah. In itself, okay. In it, that's a Python command. Did anyone fix my Python yet? Does anyone who understands Python fix my Python yet? No, no one fixed my Python yet. Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, Jessica, you can't go back on this now. You clearly stated this.
You have said STK is the best game ever made, 4th best game ever made. No.
So, you can't.
No, I guess they want to add Half-Life 1 and 2 and Deus Ex in there, right? So that's like 5 and 6 after Super Tux Kart at position 4.
No. They clearly come after because Jessica's made that very clear.
Yeah, and Hex agreed. Yeah, Hex agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fourth best game made, yeah. Well, I mean, like, all games are poo in comparison to Super Tux Kart, which is one of the best games ever made, obviously. Okay. Okay, so this is a list of the section and tutorial objects, okay? So let's try and remember what that means. Come on, I'll push the buttons. There, so start. Wait, what? Okay, so there you go. So this is the tutorial object here. This is what they're talking about here. Okay, so let's look at how do they bring that in? Yes, I want to quit. Fuck off. Okay, object representation, a selection of tutorial menu, title of the section. Okay, so how are they doing that? Where are they bringing it in? At some point we should have the... Okay, oh, okay. This is not it. They are actually listing it themselves. Okay, tutorial dialogue, tutorial playing, the player experience, tutorial create. So does that mean we've got a file in here called tutorial create? Oh, that wasn't what I wanted at all. Tutorial underscore. Oh, wait, what? I thought it said tutorial create in that list. So we've got tutorial playing, tutorial screens. Okay, so here we've got this like array, which is, I assume this is a label, and then this is what the label does. So this is what the label says, this is what the label does. That means in this file, right, there should be another instance of tutorial create. So there is no more instance of tutorial create. That means tutorial create must be a file. Okay. So label end. Okay. Tutorial director. Okay. Define director, show tags, Eileen, Lucy. I have Firefox add-on that gives me back old non-material things, so I get infinity better load times because material theme is too freaking complicated. Okay. Firefox is fine. I've been using Firefox all week. It's fine.
Surely a theme wouldn't affect load times, because
I think it changes the physical design of it. It's not just the theme, it's the layout and the assets it uses as well.
Right. Oh yeah, I suppose, yeah. I don't know, I just use whatever it came with. Works.
What? I believe it's similar extension to what? It's YouTube. I forgot to say an extension to Firefox. YouTube. What? Oh, you have a Firefox. Okay, you have a Firefox add-on that gives you back the old YouTube. That makes more sense. That does make slightly more sense, yeah.
Oh, I don't mess with add-ons.
Okay, I mean, I've got add-ons are always security risks. Bear that in mind, right? There's never an exception to that. Project JSON type hidden display tutorial. Okay, basically, I think what I want to do can be done, but while my RENPY is janky, I'm not going to figure it out. So I guess we just go back to our game and try and carry on writing that then, I guess. So yeah.
No, it's not okay. I tried oiling it the other week, and yeah, clearly did nothing. I think it's on its last leg.
What were you oiling?
I will buy a new one. Chair.
Oh.
Mine.
I highly recommend the chair I've got, the IKEA Marcus, right? Fucking. At first, I sat on it. I was like, "This is alright. This in all that, right?" But legit, this is a fucking great chair. This is great. This is great.
Yeah, try WD-40. You were on the thing to me when I was doing it.
Yeah.
Sat there, dumped half a can into it.
All over his floor and everything.
Yeah, it was a mess. And slippery. Hex wanted to come over. So I apologise for my chair.
Okay, so what? Okay.
Is your one got the material? Is it got a solid back, or has it got one of those
like a material
breathable
back?
mesh things?
Like a material back.
So I've been looking at those. They look nice.
But how have I ended up with that?
But the only trouble is, it comes from IKEA.
No, honestly, this is the best chair I've ever had. Right? It's like it's a little bit like when you first sit in it, you're like it's pushing my back in weird places. Then you realise it's like correcting your posture a little bit, right? And like honestly, I spend a lot of time in this chair, and this is a beautiful chair. Like I may even like it's one of them chairs I like it so much I might go and buy a spare. You know, like it's so good.
I want to get back to my. You remember when I used to have the old armchair set up?
Yeah, you still got that somewhere, haven't you said?
Yeah, I've still got the recliner. It's just finding a place to put it. It was great. I had my monitor on an arm. Used to pull it off and down, sit down. It's a great setup. I'm gonna have to do something like that here.
The only problem is I find with like using armchairs as computer chairs is they don't correct your posture, so you do start like getting weird. Like I got aches in my lower arms.
Stood up, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Because I had a standing desk in the day.
Yeah, I had a standing desk.
And
It just fucked my ankle up. I think the problem is I'm really fat, so standing on my ankle is a problem. Okay, so we know anyway. We're going back now. We've done some recon stuff, and we kind of had a better understanding of what we're doing. We're going to go back into our game now. We're going to go back into our game, right? So what we know is that ends game. So we know return ends game, right? So we definitely want that. We definitely want that at the end. So, okay, so what you've got here is you reach for a laptop but snatch it away quickly. He knows you want his shit. So now we can like go MS, so we can go we will set angry to true, right? And then we're going to show RMS angry, right? Because that's the one we want. We want to show that at left, right? So we want instantly, so we just set it and just make him angry straight away because we're going to be in this loop anyway, so we might as well. And I've just done a fucking tab. Because I am an idiot. Yeah, it does that auto. I need to take that auto tab away if I'm doing this. Is that a thing I can do? Is that a thing I can do? Scroll loose. Nerdtree, Thesaurus. Need to get Vim Surround. I'm sure that's the markdown. Highlight unmatched brackets. That's the fucker that I want to get rid of. We get unmatched brackets, right? And we also want UI lines. Show auto tab off. It's pissing me off. Rule and match space indent start match. Where the fuck would I put that? Nice folding tabs and spaces. Okay. Shift width 4. Okay, that's the wrong one. What's the auto tab thing in Vim? Does anyone know the auto tab thing in Vim to turn that off?
No, got it.
Okay.
That chair's 150 fucking quid, dude.
I know, it's a really good chair. A really great chair.
I don't want it to give me sexual favours for that kind of money.
I mean, it does. I mean, you can fuck this chair if you want. Thought I didn't hear that. I got away with that. Auto tab thing. Status line, auto detect file types. Tab navigation? No, that's literally navigating tabs. Auto detect file types. Key settings? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to live with it. I don't remember what I did with it. sure it's one of the fucking ones up here. Show, bright line, bright list, hidden. Smart draw, Vim. Do a search for a tab. Okay. Nope, nope. Okay, list characters tab, tab stop. Yeah, that's not, I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay. There you go. Yeah. At least I got that bracket matching off now. Thick bottom, nice. So we're going back to here. So, RMS angry. So we then want to go with show RMS angry at left, right? And then we want it, and then we want to jump laptop at the end of this section. So we want it to say, oh fuck me. We don't want to say fuck me. So we want, oh fuck's sake. Gotta fucking turn that off. So RMS is going to say, why did you try and take my baby? Okay, and then we got RMS. We defined me as H, right? There's just okay, so we haven't defined me. So define characters hex. Okay, so define characters hex DSL. We also need to define hex DSL. Paste. Fine. Hex DSL. I can't remember what my character was called in there. So make a new folder. Hex. Or put hex.png in there. So hex DSL. And we'll define that as hex. And we'll put that as, ah fuck. I'll have to use the right keys, wouldn't it? Hex DSL dot PNG. That's now defined. So every time we call hex now, it's just going to call that, which is just that. And then my name is defined as H. With me with the tux body. Oh, no, it's Paul has a thick bottom. Good for you, buddy. So then we're going to go X. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't know. I didn't mean to. I didn't know it was important. Oh, and it's got the tab gap again. We're going to take head tab gap off. Need to figure out how to turn that off. It's pissing me off. Hey, your fiance loves your thick bottom. Okay, Paul. Good. Good stuff.
Well, that's what she tells you.
It's odd. Is it odd to like thick people? You know, in English, in like colloquial English, thick would mean stupid, right? You know that, like.
Yeah,
So,
and I love them.
Yeah. So yeah.
Really?
He's
Yeah,
like, really, really though, really. So then it's going to jump to laptop. So
best.
what we also need to do is we also need to find hex. This we need to define hex oops. So we'll call this hex oops.png. And we're going to make me go like ooh, like that. So yeah. So we'll just use the tool and we'll give me a ooh face, which should be fine. That's right, Cyrus. I said that. Ooh. So now I know this is shit, but the point really is to make sure that we can see the difference in things.
Whoa.
What?
Jessica just put both thick in weight and brain as long as they aren't retarded on purpose. How can you be...
No.
No. I'm not going down this road. I'm not doing it.
There's no point. There's no way to win this. Hex oops. We've now got hex oops in that folder. So we also want to define What are you like? No, abort. Image. Hex. Oops. Oh my god. You pissed me off now. They've all got to be the same length, look. And this image is literally called Hex Oops, so. Oops.jpg. .png, right? So we can then go Hex Oops down here. That was not what I wanted to do, was it? So we want to show Hex Oops at right. Yeah? So that should show me at the right going, ooh, like that, okay? Then show Hex at right. So then show normal Hex at right. And fuck me, what I need to do is write a Vim hook that when I'm on a RPY file, when I save, it swaps the tabs out for the spaces. That's what I might need to do. And then Hex. I'm so sorry. Why don't you tell me about your laptop? So then we're going to go with, RMS saying, it's very important to me. It's where I installed my Windows OS. Okay. I mean, I can't tolerate that lowercase I. It's where I installed my Windows OS. Right. And then, oh my fucking god. And then we're going to jump to laptop. Okay? And from there, we jump into laptop 1, which is the next bit. So if you decide no take, right? If we decide not to take, you decide it's not a good idea to mess with crazy. So then Hex. So then show Hex Oops at right. And then we're going to go, Hex is going to go, why don't you tell me all about your love of Windows? And then RMS is going to say, because you're a twat, mate. There you go. And then we're going to have the narrator after that say, Hex realized that this can I use Markdown, was a reasonable thing to say. Okay, and then we're going to jump to laptop, and then that's just going to say, RMS goes, you see, it all started when ... and then we'll fade it to black. So that's saved now. So now to launch the game, we should get something obviously different now. Yeah, you're a twat, mate, ain't you? Okay, so let's turn off everything. Okay, so.
Are you from that there London?
I'm from that there London, yeah, mate. It's twat like. Yeah, so there's RMS. I hate the RMS. I'm kind of getting like now. I feel like it should all match now. I need to cut out this one. I need to get another RMS to replace this one. So I love Windows so much. Spy on me, please. So then, okay, so this isn't you. Who got to you? RMS begins to twitch and shake like he's under some kind of control. What? No, I'm fine. I just bloody love Microsoft. Hex notices there is a strange noise coming from behind RMS. Why would anything be wrong with me? So let's try and take his laptop. He reached the laptop, but RMS snatches it away quickly. He knows you want his shit. Why did you try and take my precious baby? Okay, that didn't work. Hex has vanished. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was important. Okay, so we know this is a problem now. So I think that is because hex oops. So hex at right. So if I go, so I've got hex image hex DSL. Oops. So we'll just call them hex oops, aren't we? And hex image hex. So then we're gonna go hex DSL. We're gonna find where we've put that. So show hex at right, and we've got up here, we've got define hex DSL. So that should now work if we save that. And let's launch it again and see if we get that now. Okay, so now we start it. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, fuck me. Line 37 is dead. So what's wrong with line 37? 37, go. There we go. Show hex at right with dissolve. Okay, so why is it not showing hex? So define image hex in the folder hex. And oh my gosh, that's why. Because it's just hex.png. That should be fine now. Okay, start. Blah, 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 blah. Take RMS's laptop. Okay. There you go. Woo! Okay, that's working now. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was important to you. I'm sorry. Why I didn't tell you about your laptop? It's very important to me. It's where I installed my Windows OS. You see, it all started when. Okay, so that went fluidly from there down to it all started when. So now, if we decide not to take his laptop, we shouldn't see the angry face at all. So we're going to go through here. And don't take his laptop. You decide it's not a good idea to mess with Crazy. Why don't you tell me about your love of Windows? Because you're a twat, mate. Hex realizes this was a reasonable thing to say. You see, it all started when, and then we're going to go on from there. So they all end at that same point with the different animations as needed. So in order to make sure we're doing this properly now, we need to just make a couple more Stallmans, I think, of different facial expressions to make sure we know what we're doing here. So let's get rid of hex oo. Discard changing that one. Let's go into the RMS folder. We need to change that rms.jpg as well. Let's it can't be that hard to find pictures of Richard Martin Stallman. RMS RMS no, DDGI should be fun. DDGI RMS. Imagine the thing he's going to make will have backgrounds that are 5 pixels. Actually, oh my god. Richard Stallman. Now, actually, I've already got my art package sorted. Look this. I'm at, where is it? Yeah, look, A-Sprite. Look, actually, it's still open. Fuck me. I've got my A-Sprite on the go, guys. I'll be able to do this. Look, be able to do fucking pixel art and shit. Look, got that sorted. Look, get some spray. Can have a little bit of that pencil stuff. Look, pencil. Look. Let's see. That's what we're gonna do. Look, this is the sort of artwork we'll have. It'll be great. See, art. There you go. That's what we're gonna have. Don't know why that was still open, to be honest with you. Might forgot it was there. Not to Google, not enough pixels. Okay, so we want him in his red shirt. Oh, this is a great one. Look at this fucking thing. That's fucking great, that is. Can we have that one? Can we drop that one in there? And we'll call that one RMS open RMS open top. He's got an open laptop. It's nice that it's always easy to find pictures of Richard Stallman in a red shirt, isn't it? We need. Oh, look at that, stressed. Look at this. This is great. RMS stress. That's a JPEG. We'll need to fix that in a bit as well. Okay, and that. Is there any others? Any others we can have? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I want the ones that are going to be easy to cut out, you see, because I'm not going to do a great job. I'm purposely going to do a shit job, so I'm not too worried about that. That one there might be alright, actually. Let's try that one. We'll call this one RMS yes. RMS yes. RMS yes. So we just need to let's do some cropping down first. We'll just crop it down first. We'll just crop it down. Where's the crop tool? Where's the fucking crop tool? There you go. I went blind then. I couldn't see the crop tool. Is
Hello.
Nasui still? I know. Is Nasui still here? He's very quiet. That's why there's no Nasui. Ugh.
He's muted.
He's sick of us. Okay, so we're gonna want to add an alpha channel to that. There you go. This is some artsy shit right here. This is. Oh, might have been a bit far than that. Might have been. There you go. We'll capture that. Because again, this isn't an actual thing we're doing, so we don't need to be perfect. We just need to like have the sense of change. There you go. Look. Got this blue fucking ghosty looking fuck over here. Look. Ghosty looking fuck over here. That'll do. That'll do. Yes. We need to probably scale him back a little bit because he's very big. So view scale image down to percent, down to about half size. Half size scale. That's still too big. View image scale. What about 80% of that should be fine. Scale that. That's probably still a bit big. Image scale image. About 80% of that again, I reckon. That's a bit more like it. That's a bit more like it. I'm going to save that as RMS yes.png. And we'll just so we don't confuse things, we'll get rid of RMS yes.jpg so it's not confused. That one's in there, so discard changes. We also want to do this one here. So this is great. It looks like he's about to do a blowjob look. It looks this picture. Scale to 1%. His message is still too large. Yeah. Oh, I need to add an alpha channel because I'm a simple. I'm a simple who forgot to add an alpha channel. Oh, you glorious fuck. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Seriously? There you go. We get rid of all this fuck. Oh, he's got some majestic hair. With his Stallmanish hair, he's like still got white bits behind it. I'm already giving this more effort than he deserves, to be honest. Crop. So we want to crop from there to there. Absolutely. And this one is going to be made bigger, so scale up to 130%. Scale that. Probably a bit too little still. Image scale image to 120%. Scale image. There we go. Looks about right. I'm going to call this open top RMS open.png. Okay. We'll get rid of opentop.jpg. Again, we'll discard that image. And we'll bring in RMS stress. We'll remember to put an alpha channel this time. Look at me. Are you impressed with my GIMP work, Cyrus? You impressed with all my GIMPery?
I am.
You're like, oh my god, I didn't realize Hex had these mad skills.
Well, I'm thinking you've just made me redundant.
I mean, basically, yeah. I mean, I don't know why I have an art director for the channel, you know?
Is that what I am, is it?
If anyone asks, yeah. If anyone asks. I can highlight stuff and then push delete. It's a bit more complicated for me though, because I don't know if you guys have noticed this, right? I don't have a delete key on my keyboard, so I have to like hold down this button over here to shift my backspace into delete. There you go. Tricks the trade, guys. That's how we that's also gone horribly wrong, I've just realised. Wow, his hand is very similar in colour to his to the shadow. So yeah, that's gonna be a problem, that is. Gonna be a problem, isn't it? A little problem, that is. Oh, you know what I'll do? You know what I'll do? I'll just fucking live with it. It's fine. He doesn't need a hand, does he? Fine. This is terrible. This okay. This one's we're gonna call this one a write off. This one's not happening. It's too similar. I like the stress, but it's too similar. Can we sort this one out then? Add to alpha channel. I mean, I know I'm not really happy with Lady RMS. It seems weird, but I'll give it a go. You know.
Interesting fact for all those people watching. It was
What?
brought up that Hex paid a lot for his keyboard. He paid more for his keyboard than I paid for my whole setup.
Are they talking about my keyboard? Yeah, I paid a little bit for my keyboard. Let's not talk about Hex's keyboard, all right? Hex's keyboard is not a topic. It's a red card topic, all right? Hex's keyboard, red card topic.
Including my desk.
Okay, that's you just being silly now.
No, I'm being honest.
Beautiful, beautiful.
This would be a nice segment, to post your Patreon or something, so you can.
No, he doesn't
buy
say anything
more.
for ages, right? And then he's like,
Different
"Don't forget to
things.
post your Patreon, dude. Don't forget to post your Patreon. Oh, don't forget to post your
I'm
Patreon."
helping. I'm trying.
No, it's great. It's great. I'm impressed.
Well, I
with
don't
helping.
think he really needs it. I mean, if he can afford that much on keyboard.
No, because I saved for this keyboard for a while, and you remember when I saved for this keyboard, I scrimped my little pennies for this keyboard. I had to not feed my daughter and everything for ages. Max, remember when you starved so I could buy this keyboard? Remember when I starved you so I could buy this keyboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, yes. What's great about my daughter, though, is, right, she'll say yes to anything. Max, do you remember that time we went to war in the forest? Max, do you remember that time we murdered Osama bin Laden?
Yeah.
See? Doesn't matter what I say. She's trained. She's just like, yes, I remember this. Yes. Doesn't matter what. Literally doesn't matter what. You know? So she
I could see that backfiring at some point.
That's not going to backfire at all. There's no way that could... Oh, actually, hold on. I'm already thinking of ways that could backfire. Max, unless we're in a court, all right? If we're in a court, the answer's no. No, there's no way this can end well for me.
Yes.
No. There's no way this can end well for me. Okay. Cancel. Export that. RMS.png. I'll delete the RMS.jpg. We've just got the RMS.png, which is beautiful. If I go back up here, I'm going to change this out for PNG. So RMS yes seems like the one I actually want. RMS yes.png, which is why we define everything at the top, which makes sense. And we've got RMS happy, RMS angry, and we've got RMS open. So we'll just take that, paste it there, and we'll call it RMS open, right? And that's referring to the fact his RMS laptop is open in this picture. RMS open. Yep.
Does anybody actually know what laptops he uses?
Yeah, he uses Linux ones. I would guess if you just Google the word, or like just web search for the words, what laptop does Richard Stallman use? I bet you're gonna find it.
Wait.
I love the way, like, in the chat, Nanu's just like, Hex is a bastard, really.
No, did you just say Google? Like,
Yeah, I did.
Did you like? Oh, you should go.
Okay, no, you're right. I
About
mean,
Stallman and
what
Google.
Shame.
laptop does RMS use? There you go. Okay, how I do my computing, Richard Stallman. He used a ThinkPad T400, or at least he did when he wrote this.
Good lad.
When did he write this, though? He wrote this in 2008, though. So, oh, no, hold on. He wrote this in... Typical Richard Stallman. Why date your posts when you can just be a twat instead? I love Richard Stallman. What happens if we Google this, though? Do we get different results? Okay, we do get different results. Oh, there's these top ones there, look. Okay, so Richard Stallman in Brazil. Long asking the question. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. That's not really... This is a good time to go to rms.sexy, I think. That's right. Yeah. rms.sexy. What I'm talking about. rms.sexy, guys. rms.sexy. That's right. rms.sexy. He's not wearing a red shirt on here. I reckon the ones where he's not wearing a red shirt, it's like if the camera's just all fucked up. Because the RMS always wears the red shirt.
No, that's his double.
That's his clone. That's his like clone. Like when Padme had all the handmaids that standing in for it in Star Wars Episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. I'm just gonna close that now. Yeah. So we've got RMS, happy, angry, and open, right? So at the bottom here, so we're gonna go with why don't you tell me about your love of Windows because you're a twat, mate. Hex realised that this was a reasonable thing to say. How can I put an italic there? Can I put an italic in
Yeah,
the middle?
Jessica, he did. He actually talks about it in that article.
What?
The computers that he used.
How to use italics. Okay. Parentheses. Okay, so does this work? So that should work. That should be was italic. Okay. Okay, so it all started when, right? So it all started when, and then we're gonna go from here. We're gonna go to the end, and we're gonna go show RMS open at left with dissolve. Okay, and then we're gonna go. Richard Stallman says, "This nice man named Bill." This nice man named Bill. Oh, I met this nice man named Bill. Okay. I met this nice man named Bill. Can we go bold like that? Let's see if they might as well test both while we're here. Bold. Bill. This nice man named Bill who gave me a floppy disk. They wrote floppy fist then. But it's nice man named Bill who gave me a floppy disk.
New mail.
It contained something called Windows. Okay, so that should now work. The launch project. Bill Nye the bullshit guy. No. Bill the Gates. So we're gonna get through here, right? There you go. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Yay. You decide not good to mess with crazy because you're a twat, mate. Hex realizes this was a reasonable thing to say. You see, it all started when, okay, I met this nice man named Bill who gave me a floppy disk. Okay, so that's not closed off right. Okay, something called Windows. Okay, so did that not? Okay, so take RMS's laptop. Okay, I'm sorry it was important. Tell me install OS. It all started when I met this nice man named Bill who gave me. So it all went italic after that point. So I've done something wrong. It'll be called Windows. So it went italic after that point, right? So okay, so I need the slash to end it. Okay, so I seem to need a slash to end it. I guess that's a web code thing. Slash to end it, and then there's a slash up here. So no take. If I choose not to take, so that should do it now. So let's choose not to take, and we'll see if the italic works as well. Okay, so take RMS's laptop. So don't take his laptop. Okay. Okay, that is definitely italicized. Is that the word? Italicized? Italicked? What's the word? I don't know. It all started when I met this Diego, nice man named Bill, who gave me a floppy disk. See, we're learning together. Please do the Red Shirt origin story next. You know what, Aaron? It's not a bad idea, actually. The Windows. Okay, so then we need a version of Hex that's shocked and appalled by everything. Discard changes. So we need the Hex So this is happy hex. We're just gonna exit that to hex shocked. So we just need to. How do I make myself look shocked, Cyberus? You're the artist. What's the best way to make myself look shocked?
Well, if I came around there with a camera and kicked you in the nuts, you'd look pretty shocked.
I mean, I feel like the stream's only around for another half hour or so. So okay, I'm gonna go with large eyes. Wow, what the fuck was that? How the fuck did I? Oh my god, I'm gonna reset me. How do you redock these fucking things? How do you redock something in Firefox when you pull it out? Is that it? Add tab. Show image section. Oh my fucking god. Reset all tool options. Reset. Oh my god, Zybros, how do you do this, man? How do you do this?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? This is something you should know. There you go, I found it. You have to hold in control.
Well, I probably do know, but I'm just not paying attention.
Thank you. It's a big help.
It's okay.
Okay, so let's go with big white eyes. Right? And a big shocked mouth.
I'm reading Stallman's blog. You can't really hold it against me.
I mean, Stallman's blog is great. You should probably always read Stallman's blog. But, you will turn into a free software advocate, which I think is fine.
I think I'm already there.
You think you're already there? Trust me, you're not already there. Yeah, we probably need. I don't know that. I mean, I don't know how to make me look shocked. I'll just write the word shock on my head. That seems like
Well,
the way
I'm more
to do
there
it.
than you are.
What? Alexa, do I believe in free software? She doesn't know. What are you trying to say?
Neither do we. Well, how's that phone treating you?
Do I believe in free software?
Here are some results, starting with one from Reddit.
I don't know, man.
Well, that's always a good place to go.
It just looks wrong. It looks great. You know what it looks? It's fucking great. Look at this. Look at that. That might be the best image ever made. There you go. So all we gotta do is go up there, and we'll just add an image for Hex. We'll leave that on. We'll add an image here for Hex called Hex Shock. Right, and it's just called Hex Shocked. See? Hex Shocked. I'm going to donate to his Patreon. One day I'll add this comment. Use this to feature. Yeah. Max, they're going to donate on Patreon to feed you. They're going to give me money on Patreon to feed you. Just nodding. You can't see that, but she doesn't understand how the web works, I don't think. An ad. You can't use this for new. I don't need new, mate. Honestly, right? I am going to build another Ergo Docs, right? Because I love this one, and I've had to do some tweaking to get to the point where I love it, right? But I want a Ghetto Docs is what I want, which is an Ergo Docs with no case, right? Using parts of syncs for standoffs and the assortment of different keys, right? I want the Ghetto Docs, so I'm going to build that. But yeah, that's not, that's a way off yet. Okay, so we want to show Hex Shock at right with is there any, what are the other options? RENPY transition list. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I do want to build my own. Okay, so fade, dissolve, Pixelate. Pixelate sounds good, right? Old scene 5 seconds, a new scene for another 5-second instance of pixel transitions. In Move, ease, similar to Move, except they use cosine-based curve to slow down start. Zoom in, zoom out. V punch. Okay. Okay, let's try V punch. Yeah, V punch. Let's try V punch. Let's try Hex at right with V punch. Show Hex shock at right with V punch. It is called Hex shock at right with V punch. Okay, so let's save that, and then let's launch the project. Is £10 enough for lunch for a month? No, it's not. I need about £290. I actually really want one of those Alexa shows, which are 229 quid. So, if you're interested. Okay, here we go. Started when I met this nice man named Bill who gave me a floppy disk. Shock! That actually worked. That actually fucking worked. It literally like shook the screen. That was great. That's great.
that looks pretty good.
That does look pretty good, right? Okay. It all started with something called Windows. Windows is this great application. This is great. You know what? Let's go with bold. Let's go with bold. Great. Yep, and then we'll look. Okay, this great operating, great open source operating system from these nice people at Microsoft. Okay. If I show Hex Shocked again, it's exactly the same thing again, would that be enough to make the screen shake again? That might do it. Oh. There are a lot of bugs, but I'll fix those as soon as I download the source code. Okay. Show Hex Oops. Did we call it Hex Oops, was it? At right with dissolve. And then Hex says, I think you are confused. There is no source code with Windows. It's, again, now we'll use bold again. Bold. Not. There we go. We'll put a slash there. Okay. It's not. It's not free software. Okay. And then what stallman have we got for this? So we're going to go with an RMS. I'm going to go with RMS angry. Okay, so we're going to show RMS angry at left with V punch. What did you just say? What did you say? Not free software. Not free software, mate. Again, we'll try and get this in here with this and see if it gives us a secondary shake, which I guess we'll find out in a bit. And So we're going to go. The Richard Storm's going to go. It's. Again, we're going to go with italic now. Not. And then we're going to close our italics. I have problems hitting them for some reason. It's not free software. And Hex is going to go, nope. And Richard's going to go, let's go talk to Bill. Okay, we've got that there now. So, Infinite Hex ego. You think I've got a big ego? You've sent me code. Okay, so all is quiet. RMS suddenly appears. Blah, 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 blah. RMS appears. Who got to you? RMS, blah, 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 blah. We'll change that noise behind his back to be a noise from his laptop at some point as well. So we'll try and take his laptop. And he's going to go, no, my precious baby. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was important. I'm sorry, do I need to tell about your laptop? It's very important to me. It's where I installed my Windows OS. You see, it all started when I met this nice man named Bill, yep, in bold, who gave me a floppy disk. Ooh, it contains something called Windows. Windows is great open source operating system from these nice people at Microsoft. Yep, and that's give us the double shake again. There are lots of bugs, but I'll fix these as soon as I download the source code. I think you're confused. There's not source code Windows. It's not free software. What did you just say? It's not free software, mate. It's not free software? Nope. Let's go talk to Bill about this then. Okay, so it's all working across the board. Yeah, I do look shocked, right? I mean, I literally do. That's the most shocked I've ever looked, right? That's, yeah. Also, I'm part penguin, and everyone seems to just let that go. So now we need some Microsoft headquarters stuff, right? So this is where we're going to use some A-Sprite now, which is always the plan. So new, we're going to go with 1920 by 1080, right? If I make it small, Matt, do you reckon it'll scale? Probably, right? I don't know.
It should do, yeah.
I mean, I'll just make it 1920 by 1080. It doesn't really matter, does it? Is that the whole image? There we go. Whole image there.
Oh, speaking about Microsoft, since you're streaming also to YouTube, didn't you think about streaming to Mixer maybe?
No.
Or is there no such option?
I mean, Mixer's not real. I mean, no one, like
No, but
literally
really-
no one's watching Mixer, right?
Apparently they do because that popular streamer just switched to Mixer.
Really? I wonder
Ninja,
how much,
you know.
I wonder how much money they gave him though.
Quite a lot, I'm guessing, but it's, you know, at least some people will be watching Mixer.
Okay, so we'll do some. Maybe I should. I mean, I can stream to Mixer as well. I just have to set an account up. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
see.
that's
I
the
don't
thing,
see
you know.
why not. So maybe I will. Okay, so we're making like we'll do some of this. Do some of this. Do some of this. Hang on, some of that. I meant like. Okay, so these are, and we'll need a little. We need a bit of line there. This will all make sense in a second, I hope. Do my best pixel art. Matt would be proud of me if he was here. Matt would be so proud of me. He'd be like, Hex, you're doing so well. You're doing so. And I'd be like, yeah, I know, Matt. I know. I'm doing so well. Okay, so these are going to be monolithic grey buildings. I don't know what. In my head, this looked fine. In reality, it's going to look like trash, right? I know that, but I'm not an artist. So, yeah, look. Oh my god, look at that. Not gone well, has it? Oh, that's not gone well either. I wonder why I've not connected that. Okay. Is this one of those? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. I need to just do a little connect. Look, a little connect there. Okay, and this side's the same. Little connect there, look. Woo! Yep, there you go. And I also need to learn how to scroll this fucking image. Is it middle? Oh, it's middle mouse button. Okay. Middle mouse button. Can you send us your outrun thing? Water? It's not what? It's not vaporwave. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. all on the Git. It's in the Git folder, I think. Isn't it in the Git? You know what I'll do? What I'll do for you guys right now, look. Is it? Are you on about? Are you on about this wallpaper? Wait, this wallpaper, or are you on about the wallpaper I use in the game? You're about the wallpaper I use in the yeah, that one. Either way, you know what I'll do? I will just take this and I'll put it in my dot files, and I'll run a git sync. Okay, so if I just there you go. It'll be on GitLab right now. Yeah, it's on GitLab right now. There you go. You can now get it from the GitLab. Which, I don't know, it takes about 30 seconds to sync, I think. I don't know. I'm very nervous about you guys being this quiet. Guys, he's still alive.
What, us?
He's still alive.
No.
He's still alive.
No, we're not.
Okay. God damn it. Wait, where did that even come from? Oh, there's that. Right at the bottom there. Right at the fucking bottom there. I'm not very good with Sprite either. I'm learning though. These are the tools I intend to use, you see. At some point when I get good. Which is like never. These are the tools of my people, you know? That's what I intend to use.
If you say so.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be great. I'm telling you, man. I need Matt here to like back me up here. I'm well good at this. Okay, so that's my preview of that. We'll do some like concrete looking stuff. There you go. I'm building different colours. Can we make the next one darker? That thing. Yeah, going into the distance, the big bad distance where Bill Gates lives. We'll just do that there. We'll put like, you know, we need grass each side, maybe. Grass each side. There you go. We'll put. There's got to be a road in the middle. That road's gonna be dark colour on that. Yeah, look. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful, guys. Beautiful. We should probably be more dusky. There you go. More dusky. We need some lights.
Oh, it reconnected me back. Oh, beautiful Discord.
Did you try and leave?
I got my PC froze. My PC froze totally. Like I was preparing something video for OBS, and suddenly boom, just froze.
It's been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah.
I mean, it has been freezing for me, like nothing on my PC for ages, since a few days. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, it's Discord, mate. Discord is shit scored.
Oh, maybe. I haven't used voice chat in Discord for a while, so maybe. I don't know. Might be.
Put in some.
But yeah, and I need to go anyway. So good luck.
Okay, bud.
With the coding, and bye bye.
Good luck with the art, with beautiful artwork as well.
What?
My beautiful artwork, Suey. Did my beautiful artwork?
Oh, okay. Yes.
Making buildings.
I love the shocked face. Love the shocked face.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, that's the best one.
Artwork, and it's beautiful. Yeah. It's better. What is better, Discord? Bye, buddy. What is better, Discord? Is it a replacement application, or is it like a bolt-on?
When I looked at it, it was only available on Windows and Mac, but I think it was an old version. I think there's been like a fork of it. So
it's a bolt-on. Okay, what is it? Does it unelectronify it? Because that's like the main thing with Discord that's wrong. And we need a Redmond HQ up here. Can I? Does A-Sprite have layers? Is that a thing I can do in A-Sprite, or is that optimistic as fuck? Layer? Okay. New layer? Okay, yeah, you can have layers. A-Sprite looks like trash, but it's actually really good, man. I'm telling you, man, A-Sprite is really good. We need to make our Microsoft headquarters. Microsoft headquarters. Gotta be opulent as fuck. So we just want to like, oh, that's still yellow. We probably don't want it to be yellow. Why is this program lagging, Droid? A fucking box? Seriously? Okay, that's okay. Maybe this isn't the tool I want to use. It's literally lagging, Droid, a box. Okay, can we control Z that? Okay, we want to go black. I want to draw a box. It's just want to draw a box. I draw a box. Nope, that's not what I'm doing. There you go. Okay, so we've got that there. We got Microsoft headquarters. Swap these layers around. Wait, how do I move a layer up?
Why is the road green on Microsoft headquarters?
I don't know. I don't think ahead, Cybrus. I mean, you know this about me. How do I move? Can I not move layers up now?
Microsoft Paint to do this?
No, I'm not using Microsoft Paint. That'd be stupid, wouldn't it?
I agree.
I'm using Sprite, which is a beautiful Linux art package. Obviously.
Okay.
Fill that in there.
Why didn't you use GIMP?
Because it's art package. I'm drawing I just thought it'd be fun to try something different. Was all. God.
Okay, I only asked.
God. I don't have reasons for the things I do, Cybrus. I don't have any reasons. I just thought I'd use Sprite. I just thought it might be fun. Try something different out. Yeah, I'm not using paint. I'm using other paint. There you go. Then we'll put a big old sign on the front that says Microsoft headquarters.
Tell you what, whoever built that building,
yeah,
really needed to see somebody about the fucking windows, didn't they?
Yep.
The Windows building's terrible.
I see what we did there. We put a little bit of shade on this. A little bit of shade on this. See what I'm doing here? Making it ominous with a little bit of shading. That was terrible shaded. We'll use a lining tool instead for that. Terrible shaded. I probably need the pixels bigger. We'll make that like 21 pixels. You know, look at that. Yeah. Ominous shading. Yep. Ominous as fuck. I don't know what I think I'm doing, to be honest. Well, we need a door. We need a door. We need a door here. We need a door. So we're just gonna go the big old door like that. Again, an ominous door. There you go. Ominous door. What do you think? What do you think, Cybrus? It's good, right?
Beautiful.
There you go. Yeah, wicked. Cool. And then we need a Microsoft logo. The Windows logo. There you go, the Windows logo. That's what we need. That's just stopped. It's like, nope. You don't get. There we go. This is the one that I want. This is it.
You got that one Drew sent you the other day. Oh no, that was Internet Explorer.
Yeah, that was Internet Explorer. Also, I've forgotten where I fucking put that. Oh fuck! I'm on the wrong button. There we go. Okay. Oh, that was not what I want to do. Okay, that's got a bit wrong. I'm gonna need a new layer for this. Layer.
Be careful you don't show us your Pornhub.
New layer. My Pornhub is not a secret. I don't know what that is. Let's just copy that again. Copy image. And paste image. Ooh, look at that. Can we resize this? Yeah, we can. I don't think Sprite is designed for 1080p. I think that's where my problem is, you know. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm not sure that it's designed for this. Okay, so it seems to have some problems with it. Yeah, okay, look, oh my god, it just can't do it, can it? It just can't do it. Okay, so can we just resize this? Can we just resize? Okay, Yeah. There we go. 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 This is how you know it's Windows headquarters. There you go. There you go. Turn that back on there. Look. Oh man, I need to put that in the background. It's a layer too high. How does this work? How do we just like... I just want to move this layer down. Look. I want to move this layer here, right? Down. Do I have to have control and... Ah. No, I've just made a copy of it. That might be fine. Okay, that's not what I want to do. Layer 2. Okay. I don't... You know what? It's fine how it is. This is fine. Let's just save as. Save as. Yep, let's save this is in the Hex DSL folder as windows.png. Oh. Okay, yep. File layer isn't supported. Oh, for fuck's sake. I should have just used GIMP for this, shouldn't I? Export. Export. Windows.png. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, this is what we're learning here. This is what we're learning.
Oh, you should do this. Yeah, like somebody's put me while Bob Ross is streaming. You should have done it in like a Bob Ross style.
I mean, like, did that actually work? Did that actually output anything?
Why are you trying to save it as a PNG? It's a solid image. You might as well, whatever. Go for
Well, I'm not sure. I don't know. Export, right? It doesn't show me. Okay, export to, right? Hex home, Hex DSL, right? Windows.png, okay. Export, yes. And it does not appear to have made it into that folder. So this might have been a complete waste of fucking time. Because that has not saved out. File, export, Windows PNG. That's in the Hex DSL folder. Home Hex DSL. Config documents file seal. I mean, that literally does not represent the contents of that folder. Don't know where it thinks that is. Okay, so up, home. So home, Hex DSL, Windows.png.
I've got an idea.
What?
You could screenshot it.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably the best idea so far. I don't understand why it thinks it's going though, because that there is not...
I think it's because it only supports JPEGs.
I know what's happening here. It's because, okay, let's put it on this folder. Inside Steam, let's put it on this folder. Right? Let's put it there. I bet that works straight. I bet that works great. There you go. I'm running Steam with Flatpak on, and I haven't put it, so it's not looking at my actual home directory. But yeah, I've got this. I've got this sorted now. I now have the file. We are all good. This is one of the downsides of running Flatpaks for everything. Next game 1. Images.
Steam.
Yeah, I use iSprite is something going on Steam, so I just launched it through Steam. Yeah, look, see, iSprite Steam. See, it's fine. It's fine. It's a good way of doing it. It's fine. So we're also going to bring in places. So we're also going to bring in image. Redmond. Red. I'll just call it MS1. Image backdrop, and it's called Windows.png. Yeah, no, well, I more like iSprite's free. It was more about me wanting to give them some money. And as I've got it, I just installed it and used it. So yeah, it's a good project. Let's go see. So now we're gonna go. So now, how do we load this? How do we load a scene again? So scene hills. So we're gonna go with scene. What do we call it? MS1. Scene MS1, and then that's also one space out. Our heroes travel via the change scene function. Scene option to Microsoft HQ. As you can see, it is very well drawn. Expert art, one could say. Yes? Really? Okay. And then we're going to go show RMS. Show RMS, just normal RMS. That'll put him in the center, right? With fade. Let's try fade now. With fade. Then RMS is going to say, here we are, lad. We made it. We made it. After all that walking. And then we're going to show RMS at left with fade. And we're going to show Hex at right with fade. And then we're going to make Hex go. It was almost no time at all. And then Hex is going to say, this building is very well drawn. See what I did there? Now they know. And then RMS is going to say, you know what? I think this may be the best building I ever did see. Okay, let's save that and see if this works now. So launch project. I paid for it because I like the project. I like the fact they're doing, okay, line 141 indentation mismatch. Okay, line 141. That's probably just here. So why is that an indentation? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, it is an indentation mismatch. And I'm doing it, and I'm correcting it the stupid way instead of using Vim to do Vimming.
You should use Nano.
No, I like to use a text editor.
Yeah, Nano.
No, I said text editor.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Nano, greatest text editor ever.
we're not going to take his laptop because I like him calling me a twat. Right, then. Okay. Okay, and then we should get a transition. There you go. Our heroes travel via the change scene option to Microsoft HQ. As you can see, this is very well drawn. Expert art, one could say. Yes, really. And then there you go. So the fade out the whole screen. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want to do that. We are, lad. We made it after all this walking. Okay, then. Okay, that's weird. We don't want that. That doesn't fade. Is not good. It fades the whole screen. Use Atom. No, I'm like honestly, like joking aside, I'm quite happy with my text editor. I don't want anything else. Thank you. There's almost no time at all. Buildings are very well drawn. You know, one sec, guys. Daughter wants to talk to me.
She's just telling him when she's going to murder him in his sleep. And now he's dead.
No, I'm not dead, Cybrus. Thank you very much for asking. She hasn't killed me.
Lewis Paul says she's telling him to use Nano.
She's not telling me to use nano either. Oh, you guys are the worst. Okay, so we gotta change them fades. They're shit. Okay, so we gotta change them fades. So we want to change fade to. No, Alexa, shut up, Alexa. With dissolve. Let's just change all the instances of fade to dissolve. There you go. Yeah, that's the reason. VS Code, you can fuck right off with your VS Code. Yeah, we got all my dissolves. But one thing I did notice was, when I was doing this, was that when we very first start off, seeing hills with fade, a fade might be the best way to actually change scene. So if I faded that, and then I also fade, and we eventually change scene. So see MS1, right? We change that with fade. That should give us a nice little transition. I was joking. Don't use that. Like, my text editor is the one thing that I really like Vim. Like, it's not like I'm flexible on everything, like art packages. I'm flexible on literally everything. But when it comes to Vim, I'm really happy with it. Like, it's a killer app for Linux, if you ask me. Okay. So this should be a fade now. That's great. So there's Storm in the center. There you go. There's Hex coming on. It was almost no time at all. This building is very well drawn. You know, you know what? I think this may be the best building I ever did see. There you go. So that should be the last line here as well. Yep. So that's the last line here as well. So you know what? I think we've got our head around RENPY. I think we can safely say that we now know how to make a visual novel. I mean, I know we've only done like one choice and stuff, but they're all kind of arbitrary once you've done one, right? What? I don't hate it, just find it bloat. Really? Wait, hold on. You think Vim is bloated? Okay. Okay, so guys, the problem I've got now, right, is what I want to do is I want to build this, right? I want to build this, yeah. Not right now, but I want to build this for Linux, right? Fuck Windows, but I want to export a Linux version of this, right? So I've got everything I want, and I'm going to build this now, and this is going to be error now, right? Scanning project, and there you go, it's erroring. So again, if you guys know how to fix this, right? If you guys know how to fix this error, yeah? If you tell me, that would make my life tangibly better, and you will be rewarded with a song of one sentence, which is thank you. That's the song you'll get. So if you know how to fix this or know what's wrong with my Python based on this, you are most welcome. I'll scroll down and give you a second screenshot.
To be fair, they've already had the song now, so
I'll get a better one than that. I'll put effort in if they fix it. I'll okay, actually it says there Python W does not exist. So can I is that Py? Oh, that's not. That's just okay. That's probably not what I want there. Sounds like a panic attack now. Look. Python W seems to be the package. So sudo pip install Python W. Okay, that's not at all what we want. So that's just nonsense there. That's just having a fucking fit. So yeah, pip line 11 console script. Is that like pip's way of saying it doesn't work? RENPY Python error Python W. Can you sudo with pip? Is that the problem? Is that the problem? I'm sudo in it. Is that the problem? No, it's the same. I thought it would be. And then without that, Yeah, no, the problem's that. Python, how do I know errors in RENPY? Stack Overflow, okay. So someone's already asked this question. Then we put in errors.png. Okay, so there's an errors file apparently. Next game 1. When we go there, there's an errors thing. Errors.txt. Okay. Indentation mismatch. Okay, that's just an error on the thingy. Compile errors shown the py files. Put in errors.txt. If you're looking some kind of okay, that's not really helpful at all. So okay. Working Python code py. Okay, so yeah, I need to figure out exactly what's breaking this before I can carry on. I think there's no point to all this to find it doesn't work. So, yeah. So pip install minus user. What's the other package it might be? Is it pillow? Is just the pillow out of date maybe? See, none of this is working. Install pillow. I might just install pillow without the using. I think my Python's just fucked, to be honest. Genuinely. I mean, yeah. I mean, like you don't
use it on anything else.
What? Python? No, I use Python. Yeah, like my I use Range.
Do you
Yeah.
get errors in those?
Well, Range is Python based. That works fine. So I don't know. It's because this is Python though. It's only erroring at a certain point. So it's like when it gets to like in module Python hide in script, Python hide open directory, Python true add file. Yeah, I don't know what any of these mean. The only thing I've got here is Python W. So let's just do a search for Python W and see what happens. DuckDuckGo, sorry. Python W Windows. Python W Linux. Yeah, installing Python 3 in Linux. Okay. How to use Python in Ubuntu. Okay, so this might be a case we just need some standard. There's some standard Python stuff I don't have installed. Common, install Python 3. Pip 3, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand Python. Yeah, WeChat's Python too. Is WeChat Python? Good stuff. So WeChat works fine. But Python W is the windowless Python executable for Windows, right?
I'm just wondering if it's an issue with RENPY rather than Python.
Yeah, maybe. Python. So maybe if we do a search for RENPY. Python error on build. Was that what that screen was called? The build screen? Let's ignore that. So it's build distributions, yeah. Let's build Android. Is that going to work? Before Android, you'll need to download wrapped. Okay, you need to download the shit for that as well. Yeah. Anyway,
just install it for Windows. We all know you're on Windows.
Okay, well that's the thing though. If I do install it for Windows, like even if I just build, that's actually a good point. Let's try and build it just for Windows and see if it gives the same error. So let's build it just for Windows x86. Build. Let's see if we get the same error. I'm pissed off it does work. Yeah, same error, exactly the same error. Is what I thought. There might be more of a thing. Arch. So Linux Arch Python W. Python W. Not found. I might have to have a read through this and see if there's anything obviously wrong on my end. I don't understand Python. Try using pip 3 to install. Okay. Pip 3 install -- user Python W. Yeah, same problem. Yeah, I'll print it later. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This will be the end of the Hexy Sexy Code stream. I'll be back tomorrow with X Penguin, which is the actual podcast we do. Arch Toast is going to be there. There will be conversations. It will be beautiful. Thank you for watching. I've been Hex. That's been Cyberus. And this has been the greatest visual novel ever made with the best artwork ever. Bye.
Bye.